Are underway. World Cup qualifying. It is the United States wearing white. It is Canada in their third jerseys. First time they've worn these black shirts. Duras on Thursday night having to come from behind. Danger moment here. Dest misplayed. Alphonso Davies from an arrow angle. Davies cuts it back. Laren, and that was ended up wide there. Turner was off balance.
Well, Serginho Dest gets caught here. He's anticipating maybe this is going to be offside, has a quick look, and by that point, it's too late. Direct ball over the top, is just kind of waiting, and then looks to his left side and sees, uh-oh, here's Alphonso Davies, misplays it. Davies gets in behind, can't settle it, looking for Laren. He ends up coming back to that near side, and Miles Robinson does just enough, because this ball is behind Laren, trying to get it on his right foot. Doesn't get good contact on it, and the touch from Matt Turner, who had come out to the near post.
Live on Fox Sports. Robinson's cross knocked down by Henry. Pulisic trying to get back to it. Pifak trying to get back to it. He did. Aronson wasn't alert.
Yeah, this is excellent from Pifak, and Pulisic coming over, applauding him and giving him a high five. Just using his frame here, posting up, making it difficult for the Canadian center backs to defend. On the first one, pins Henry back. Then it's Pulisic getting in front, just getting the slight touch. And look how he manhandles Henry to get in front and get the shot off. Good from Pulisic just to come over. Johnson was waiting for it. Just tries to hook it across goal with the left foot. But that is great strength, great balance initially to get involved in the game. And look, I said it earlier, Johnny.
Brendan Aronson's cross, that's deflected backwards, and Boyan saving a would-be own goal off the head of his defender, Scott Kennedy. Trying to lift that forward. Leggett down off the chest. Got back to it in front of that. Akubi reverses it. Aronson on the deck. Off the post. Wasn't sure whether that was Pulisic or Pifak. Brooks with a big header. Dest 1v3. Can't dance out of it. Aronson the tackle. Now Dest is down.
Miles Robinson just waiting to see if they're going to stop play now. And DeAndre Yedlin has been called over.
He was
the bench.
already up, getting loose, so they must have seen something from the bench that DeAndre Yedlin had already been up and getting loose.
But what a great ball here from John Brooks. Time and space. Leggett had found a nice little pocket in front of that back five and behind the midfield. Does well coming inside. That draws Akube inside. So there's the space out wide right now for Aronson, who does a good job. The recognition now where it is. Time and space. First time ball. Great pace on it. Pulisic could come across from the left. Gets in front of Pifak and just can't get around it enough here. Just gets, the ball is behind him. He has
Johnston, Pifak behind Pulisic, and then he takes the bump. Play on, says the referee. U.S. advantage. Calvin Acosta, Anthony Robinson, Aronson scores!
What a moment here for Brendan Aronson, who starts this play with his pressure off the throw-in. Heavy touch, steps in and wins it. And the advantage here from the referee, that's a foul on Pulisic. Lets the game go. Pifak recognizes there's the space. Now Acosta the timing, because there's the cue for Robinson to get into the attack. His speed, his positional awareness, and then right now to slow the game down to find Brendan Aronson, who continues his run into the box, gambles, get beyond the strikers, and finishes it off from close range. That's a tap-in, but all the work from that play was him pressuring the ball back in midfield, setting the tone there for the U.S., and that is what they needed.
With an apparent left ankle injury, he appears set to be coming on. Down the line it goes. Davies on the run. Got behind Yedlin, who's trying to recover. Alphonso Davies in the tie game. Kyle Laren, top scorer in World Cup qualifying across the entire region, has leveled things for Canada.
Well, Davies had been kept quiet to this point, but DeAndre Yedlin just gets caught here positionally. No pressure on the ball. and for a half second falls asleep. There's time and space, can't recover with the speed. And Alphonso Davies just breaks away. You're going to see it here. It's a ball on the left side of the field as it comes. He's looking for help. So he's trying to summon and get Miles Robinson over, but gets caught inside the U.S. line a little bit too deep, and that's where he's kept onside. Davies gets in behind, and then he just rolls it across. Kyle Larin gambles on it. Two defenders looking at the ball. Is it going to be cut back or not? And Larin just sneaks in the backside. What a response from Canada.
Leggett handing it off for Adams. Good pass for Aronson. Peafox in front of him. Aronson running forward. Kay is down behind the play.
He's going to give a yellow card to Tyler Adams here. So you're going to see Adams does so well defensively. Wins the ball back for the U.S. They break away. Does well to play through pressure. And he actually lines up Mark-Anthony Kaye. This is a foul. There's a little look over his shoulder and kind of shoulder barges into Kaye behind the ball. And it's a shame because the U.S. had a great moment in transition and opened the game up, taking the midfield out of play from Canada. And then the chance comes to nothing. You know, Shane Nation, the referee, brings that back for a foul and a yellow card on Tyler Adams.
And the Canadian bench went ballistic.
It was intentional.
They wanted a red card.
Well, it's not a red card. Definitely not. Now there's
coming back together
players
here.
Coming together.
And again, no VAR,
yeah.
So the on-field decision stands.
And this was right in front of us, so we had a great look at this and just watching.
Boy, Larea is having to be pulled back. Multiple Canadians having to be held back right now.
Right, Berhalter jawing in. So Adams helps out as part of that. Yedlin does a good job, little two-man game here with Sebastian Leggett. Mark-Anthony Kaye gets a little piece of him there, so Tyler Adams says, okay, and just comes in and drops the shoulder bar. I mean, he's lining him up. Look, he's looking at him the whole way. It's a foul. And it's silly from Adams in the end, just the retaliation, because Kaye had left a little bit on him before that. He then makes the foul. Frustration. That's frustration for the U.S.
Part of it, too, and Sebastian Leggett told us as much just the other week. He said, you know, whether this was really a rivalry or not, historically, it had been years and years and years since Canada had beaten the U.S. And off for Tajon Buchanan, has not been very involved since coming on. Trying to turn the corner, and Brooks on a yellow card. Got to be careful. Buchanan still running in, and he puts it wide across the face of goal. Very similar to the goal he scored in the Gold Cup semi against Mexico.
And look how wide open Jonathan David is at the end of this play. His running in behind is good. Brooks gets too tight, doesn't have the energy with the tired legs now to keep up with him. Pushes it past, rounds the corner, and there's David. Ends up wide open. Actually wasn't as tight as I thought. Robinson had done a good job coming across. The angle wasn't quite there, and actually bobbles up on him as he tries to roll that one across.
Don brings it down. Conrad trying to get it away. The pass for Waldon. He couldn't do so. And that is it.
Boos